Okay, and welcome to the Week 5 Buttaheads DraftKings podcast. I am your host, Kyle Daly. I'm looking at the standings here. Looks like it was opposite week this week. I'm seeing a lot of scrubs, normally at the bottom, somehow made their triumphant climb to the top. So we're going to talk about it. Take a look. And honestly, I blame myself for this, for a lack of leadership. I decided to stray off of away from what had been working for me, and I don't know, got a little too cute this week. And when there's nobody there to keep the order, then that's what happens. Everything runs amok, and the scrubs somehow rise from the basement and start to take over. So we're going to have to restore order next week, and it will be done. Believe me, we're going back to what's been working. And this was another easy week. I mean, I could have just kept doing what I was doing and probably done pretty well. But yeah, I decided to go another direction, and we'll talk about that when we get to my lineup. But congratulations to JFM, of course, on a week when I put up a dud. JFM comes out, throws a few darts in the dark, and happens to hit a bullseye. I'm looking at the lineup. Okay, you played Rico, Dowdle, and Jason. Great. I mean, nothing special here. Nothing that everybody else didn't know about. Saints D, J Ferg did good. Garrett Wilson, of course, stacked with Fields, which I did as well. Yeah, and then brought it back with J Ferg in the game stack, and you got. Amon Ra had, just good, not great game. I don't know. I mean, nothing really exciting about this lineup. I'm sure he's very proud of himself. He seemed like it in the group chats. But JFM, you're still 1-3 against me on the season, so you got a ways to go, and I don't see this continuing for you. It is a more cohesive lineup than you normally put out there. I can definitely see that you've probably consulted a guy. I wonder how much you paid him for that lineup, if it was more or less than your winnings. Let me know down in the comments. It's alright, you can be honest with us. I mean, Johnny has a guy, Jack has a guy, Colby has a guy. They all have the same guy. They go in on it. Now, that may be something that you want to look into, is going in on your guy with somebody. And then in second place, we got Sam. I mean, what is this week? Sam and JFM. This is all my fault. I wasn't holding it down, and this is what happens. The scrubs run amok. We got Jared Goff, okay. I don't hate it. A-Chain, okay, you played Rico Dowdle, great. He ran for 200 yards. Waddle, Nico. I mean, Sam, I gotta say, honestly, I like this lineup better than JFM's, to be honest. And it's way better than what you've been putting out there, Sam. So this is an improvement. I don't get the Nico Collins thing, and people were playing him. I mean, I'm kind of in wait-and-see mode on Nico Collins. I got to see it from him this year to get back on him. Not that I'm, off of him for his career, but for this season, I mean, Houston just isn't putting up the passing stats for me to be confident enough in Nico. You're making a play based on your priors. And, I mean, if you have been paying attention all year, it's not a passing offense you really want to be a part of. He got a touchdown and he did mediocre at best, but definitely could have played somebody else that would have possibly vaulted you to the top. I mean, JSN, for example. Let's see, what was JSN? JSN was 7,100 and Nico 6,800. I'm finding that $300. I mean, you just had to play the fucking Texans D. You go down to the Saints D, which was the better play anyway. That's 200. Overall, I don't hate the lineup. Just that one Nico Collins play that I didn't really like, but good lineup. And then Austin, I haven't looked at this lineup yet. Justin Herbert. This is DraftKings, dude. This isn't Superflex QB2. Okay, there's a difference. Remember, Austin, you can play anybody you want. Herbert is not a big-time fantasy QB. He's a stable guy that's great as your QB2 in Superflex. Rashad White, good. Dowdle, good. Amon-Ra, good. QJ, reality check on that, 7.9 points and a snowflake. George Pickens couldn't help himself with the J-Ferg. I mean, where Herbert QJ stack? I mean, the rest of your lineup is good, but I don't know. You kind of went insane on that. You can play anybody, Austin. Big Mobley, Daniel Jones. Man, people love the Colts. They love them some Daniel Jones. God, how quickly people forget that he's actually terrible. Debo and JSN, that's good. A-Chain, yeah, he just didn't, this is just a pretty good lineup, but he just didn't have any of the big blow-up guys besides Jason. I mean, you got to have Jonathan Taylor and or Rico Dowdle if you really want to kill it. And having said that, wait a second, none of these guys play Jonathan Taylor? I mean, if I was playing a cash lineup, like, Jonathan Taylor was, an absolute no-brainer. And Andy has him here in 5th. Probably the best showing for Andy on the season. Fields, Jonathan Taylor, A-Chain, Pickens. Yeah, this is a pretty good lineup. But Andy, you know what? I don't even want to give you advice. You just keep on doing what you're doing. You just keep on doing what you do, Andy, because obviously, you have issues with learning from your mistakes, and you keep doing the same fucking shit every week, and it costs you. That you hit your ceiling. 5th place is your ceiling with the way you play, so enjoy it. Shitty lineup, Andy. You suck. Okay. Now, I love this. Hurts. Connor in 6th place decides to go Jalen Hurts with the A.J. Brown stack. Possibly a narrative play. Okay, don't hate it. Squeaky wheel play. And then a lot of chalk around him. Mason Taylor at tight end. Smart. I know somebody else that played him. Rico Dowdle and Saints. This could have been big except his stack. The whole lineup was based around that Hurts A.J. Brown stack. And that fell flat on its face, and that was the difference between 6th place and winning, probably. Joe, congrats. I think this is your best finish of the season in 7th place. So congrats on that, and you're now officially 1-4 against me. So you're trying to climb back out of that hole. Congrats on that as well. Andy, same to you. They're both 1-4 against me. CJ Stroud lucks out 5.9% for a reason. Lucks out with 4 passing touchdowns, total variance. It was a terrible, terrible play. 244 pass yards, which is about right for him. There's no indication that this was a good play. This is just straight up pulled out of your ass. And of course you stack him with Nico Collins, pulled out of your gross ass. A-Chain Dowdle, good. Amon-Ra, good. Yeah, so just stupid ass stack. You lucked out on getting 28 points from Stroud. It was still a stupid play. Yeah, Trey McBride never scores, overrated. And, you know, it may not even be that he's overrated, but his production is overrated because he has Kyler Murray throwing to him, and he's never going to actually produce like you want him to. And of course he never scores. So snowflake there on Trey McBride, and then we got Woody Marks, 2.4 points, chasing last week's points. Didn't work out. Saints D, the correct play. The dude 507. Good lineup. JT, A-Chain, Debo. Yeah, I mean, this is solid through and through. He played J-Mo, though. He can't... I think he's trying to wish cast points onto his dynasty teams. Ended up costing him. If he would have had a really good play in that flex spot, he could have contended for first. Everybody was extremely close this week. C_C3. I still don't know who that is, but he went with a Dak stack. And a couple snowflakes. Kenneth Walker. Giants D. Way to go. 2,900. Paid up for him. Good for 1 point. Great play. C_C3. Somebody tell me in the comments who that is. Sam Stew 3. This fucking bitch token, man. Beats me by less than half a point. And that really hurt. That fucking bothers me. I've been kicking his ass all year, but yeah, it beat me by less than half a point. I don't know. It's a whack-ass lineup. He got lucky. My lineup, 11th place. It sucked. Look, I tried to switch it up. I mean, you know, I went with Fields. I basically just went on Jets and Lions, and I went with Fields. Mason Taylor, great play, 2,800, 17.7 points. He's looking good. Look out in Corona, by the way, Spencer. At Mason Taylor, he might be good. And fun fact, did you know he's Jason Taylor's son? Stacked Mason Taylor with Garrett Wilson. Not bad. And the Jets really didn't hurt me. I mean, you know, 19.1 from Garrett Wilson and a great 17.7 for $2,800 Mason Taylor. Amon-Ra, you know, basically nobody on my team did horrible except for J-Mo. And that's, you know, that's the life you live when you play Jameson Williams. You know, J-Mo gets, you know, 27 and, you know, I'm in like second place or something. So that's the life you live. I tried to do more of a tournament build and just do like a Detroit sort of onslaught, but I didn't play Goff. Now, looking back on it, the problem with this is in order for Detroit to really, truly go off, they have to be challenged. And if they're playing Cincinnati, yes, it's an easy matchup, and yes, they can put up a lot of points against them, but it's never going to be hard. And if it's not hard, if they're not actually having to try, then it's never going to be like a super duper smash. And so that was a fuck up by me, not thinking about that. I shouldn't have gone for that mega Detroit stack. I really just wanted to do something new and go for first instead of just like getting second and third every week, which works out great for my side bets, but I just wanted to win, and I didn't go about it the right way, and it probably wasn't the best week to do that when I knew that there were such obvious cash plays that I could have done. So yeah, should have just stuck with what was working there. Not a great result for me. I mean, it wasn't horrible though. I mean, everybody was pretty close, you know. And it was really just JMO was my only snowflake. So Jack, shitty lineup. I don't know, maybe go back to the algorithm. Spencer crashing back down to earth. 13th place where he belongs. Happy birthday, Spencer. You suck. Shitty lineup. Played Brees Hall. Need I say more? Dean's gay. Amari D, my God. Dean's gay. Oh, man. And he fucking drops that touchdown at the fucking goal line. Oh, my God. And it was a bad play, too. It was such a bad play. It was a ridiculous play. Dean's gay. Yeah, you can't put out lineups like this. This is terrible. This is egregious. Egregious lineup from you, Dean's gay. You're just pulling shit out of your ass. Total shitter lineup. Johnny. Oh, Johnny went back to the Genty well. Yeah, that didn't work. Still plays for the Raiders. Eric Aomenor. Do you know? That guy's been averaging like 4 points a game. He got you a sweet 3.8 there. Johnny, back to the old Johnny. I love to see it. Just puts together a lineup and then boom, flex is open, whoever fits. Welcome to the squad, Ayo Minor. A Jones, don't know who that is. And then Birdlaw in last. Oh my God. I don't know if this guy is worse at DFS or Dynasty. He fucking sucks at everything. EBF too, of course. Fields, Derrick Henry, snowflake. Woody Marks, snowflake. Garrett Wilson, nothing. Jacoby Myers, snowflake. Olave, 12 points. Jay Ferg, finally somebody who did well. Nico, bad play. Don't know what people were thinking. And Lions D paid $3,500 for the Lions D. Could have just played the Saints and gotten 8 more points. 18. But no, he had to pay $3,500 for the Lions D, 10 points against Cincinnati. Get too cute with those defenses, and usually you're going to end up disappointed. All right, yeah. So I will be back next week to restore order. The kids got out of their pens and trashed the place, but it's not going to happen again. We're going straight back to old school Kyle. Top 3 finish guaranteed next week. And in the meantime, screw you, JFM.